Hey, greetings everybody. This is Marcia. I'm doing this quick video to give you an update on Bitcoin. For those of you that don't know, I'm a master trader and I trade, specialize in Bitcoin. And the reason for that is because you can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing. So let me just give you a breakdown of what I call the analysis. So I'm literally going to be looking from the monthly downwards. So as we can see, we look on the monthly time frame and we can clearly see that Bitcoin has been going up. But what I want you to pay attention to is the easy trading system, because if you was just trading the easy trading system since 2008, you'd be a multi-millionaire right now, very, very easily, because it just tells you what to do. So you would go down, then you go back up, then you go down, then you go back up. So at the moment, Bitcoin is still in an uptrend. Okay, so you would not be selling, okay, yet. You would not be selling yet because it's still in an uptrend. But I know there's a lot of people panicking right now, and that's because they're not master traders. Yeah, because if you are a master trader, you can see the obvious. So I've got an exclusive ET system that I personally designed, and it actually takes away all the noise and all the kind of noise that you have out there in the market. And you can clearly see that Bitcoin, if you just sold it here, you would have bought it back here, then you would have sold it here, and then you would be buying it right here. And even though it's pulling back, you wouldn't be panicking. But if you see, okay, that it does have what we call a new red arrow coming down, then you definitely will be selling Bitcoin. So until further notice, you would not be selling Bitcoin. But however, you would make sure that, I mean, obviously, if you bought down here, you'd still be in profit, but it depends on where you entered. If you entered somewhere up here, you definitely need to make sure you've got enough what we call powder or money or capital to be able to withstand the pullback. And now if I put the noise on the chart, which is what we call the candles, you can actually see the volatility. So looking at it now, you can actually say, oh my God, look, looks like it's ready to reverse and come down. However, if you take away the noise, officially, it's just a pullback. It's not reversed, okay? So I am not actually selling Bitcoin now. However, I have put some sell limit orders in. So this is a buy limit order to say, okay, if it hits this, yeah, or comes down here, I believe, I don't want to go all the way, it might not go. So I've put a buy limit order here so that I can say, well, look, if it does, these two should protect me. And so therefore I put a little cushion there. That the two that I'm pointing out is the EMAs, okay? So we're saying, look, you know what, if it hits this, it should bounce off of the EMAs and go back up. So that's a buy limit order that I've put here. But basically, I've also got a sell limit order here. And you might be thinking, well, if it's selling, and that's the current price here, that's the current price. So what I'll do is I'm going to highlight the current price by changing the color. Okay. So if I change the volume color so that you can see the actual current price, I'm going to change it to a lighter color so that you can actually see what we call price action. So there's the price now, this purple line here. Yeah. And if you can see the price right now, you might say, well, then why don't I just continue selling now? No, because, you know, it's dropped too much for me. So for me, I want it to come back up here. And if it comes back up here, then I will sell. Okay, so I've got a sell limit order there and a sell limit order there. Now, if I want to just make it a little bit tighter to say, okay, what am I prepared to risk? I'll come down here like that, just that. So if it comes back up and hits me here, then I'll sell. Okay, but I am not selling it where it is now. It's too low. Okay, so I've just made that adjustment. So that's a sell limit order. Now, I've also put another sell limit order here because, you know, we've got this range here. So I'll put a sell limit order here. So if it goes up there, I'll sell. If it goes there, I'll sell. And if it comes all the way down here, then I'll buy. Okay. Now, if it breaks what we call the high, then I will put what we call a buy order in. So I'm now going to do a buy order. So I'm going to look at the market and say, okay, well, where would I want to buy to say that it's going to continue going up? Because at the moment, we're going down now. So where would I actually want to buy? Well, I've done a buy here. but it might be reversing. It might never come down here, and it might just reverse and continue going up. In that case, I would then say, look, if you break this candle here, if you come up here, I'm prepared to buy. So I'm going to, some people say the previous high, but I'm not going in so high. I'm going to say, if you go here, I will buy. All right. So if you come here, I will put, some people will put it up there, but I personally am putting it here. Okay. So if you go there, I'm prepared to buy. So I'm going to make it a bit more accurate. Okay. And say, if you break that's what caused the big drop. And if you're prepared to come back up there, then I'll buy. And that's it, basically. Now I can just get on with my life and let the market do whatever it's going to do. All right. This is what I call position trading. Now, the only reason why I'm able to trade so neatly is because of the easy trading system. All right. And if you're interested in the easy trading system, there's two ways that you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to get it by learning to trade. We have the Easy Trading Academy coming, and I do strongly recommend that you actually learn to trade with the Easy Trading Academy. The other way you can do it is, if you do know how to trade already, you then do a quick assessment for me to see that you do know what you're doing as a trader, and then you can just purchase the Easy Trading package, which includes the indicators. You pay for that on a monthly basis. Okay, so my name is Master Grant. I hope you enjoyed my analysis of Bitcoin, and I only use the monthly chart to do that. Now what I'm going to do is just quickly do some additional analysis, because we've identified the trend, we know what's going on. I'll just quickly run down to the weekly, put the candles on and have a quick look. So the chances are this is the 50 EMA, it could come straight down there and bounce off. And I've got my buy limit order here, because it would then drop a little bit more. It wouldn't just hit it straight away. It might just come down a little bit more. So I have my buy limit order here. But because there's been a cushion here, which I've now seen here, what I'll do is I'll just pull it up a little bit to say, okay, it might not go any further than that cushion there. So I'm just going to pull this up a little bit. My buy limit order, it's just messing about a bit. Just need to be careful. There it is. And I've just touched it right there. Okay. Then I'll go down to the daily with my additional analysis. The daily is not that important to me with my strategy, so I'll skip the daily and go straight to the 4 hour. And we'll just have a look, and you can clearly see there's nothing but a downtrend here. All right, so what I'm now doing is looking at my buy limit order, no, sell limit order, to say that if it comes back up and hits that one, right, this is following the EMA, and this EMA is 21 EMA, okay, then I will then sell. But then it might come up to this one, which is what we call the 50 EMA, then I will sell. Outside of that, I'm done with the selling, and I'm now buying. And I'm now on the 4 hour to say why I chose to buy. So as far as I'm concerned, if it's prepared to break this, then I'm going to go back in as a buyer. So I'm just going to drag it down a little bit to make it a bit more precise. Now that I'm on the 4 hour, I can see better. All right, so if it breaks there, I'm buying. Okay, then the last one is the 15 minute. We have a quick look at that and see what's going on. Okay, and yeah, it's coming up. So it's like it wants to come back up. This could be the end of the downtrend. It could be, and it could be going back up. Not interested. If I was scalping, maybe I could consider that, but I'm not interested right now, because it's still got to break this major EMA and this EMA. So I've done the trend, relative price. I've done all of that, additional analysis. I've made my decisions. I put my buy limit orders, sell limit orders, buy stops, everything's in place. Examine just to make sure that I'm happy. I haven't put any stop losses and take profits in yet. Let's see what happens. If anything gets triggered, then I will then set the prices. I could set the prices now if I want. For example, let's say my buy limit order, I could say once it comes in, then I anticipate that Bitcoin will go to about 99,000. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because it will be a big move after that. So I put here 99,000. And then there, the rest of them, I'm leaving it for now, and then I will review. In terms of stop loss, my account is my stop loss. So that's the end of it. So the most I can lose is my account. I do have more powder behind me if I do need to top up, but for now, we'll work with, I can safely afford to lose $1,000, just under $1,000. Okay, that's £1,000, sorry, pounds. That's it. Thank you.